this is Christy, Salty Stitcher. We are back for another video, Flossmas, day 22 through 25. We are back in the Christmas corner, and this will be my final day of filming as I am heading out of town on the 23rd. If you've been watching the last couple of videos, I've been batching them 4 days at a time. And here are the patterns that I've stitched so far this month. And that's day, I think, 1 through 15. A couple repeats showed up, like the lions, a repeat, O Feathers, we've seen a few times. We Believe, Lady of the Flag, 2 days in a row. And then for the last few days, stitched on my Angelou version 2, Stitching with Friends, my Nautical sampler, which was a new start, and the Home series. And I have Home is where the Navy sends you, and Home is where the Coast Guard sends you. So now we are on 22, 23, 24, and 25. So these are the projects that I'm going to take with me on my trip. Okay, so for December 22nd, we have, this is Rosewood Manor, and this is Anchors of the Kingdom. Wow, maybe, I think I have all of the threads, so maybe we can finish. Maybe this will be a finish if I get to stitch on it on the plane, or stitch on it tonight and maybe some on the plane. Okay, so that's the 22nd. So let's go to 23rd. The stockings were hung. Now this is a Sal, and I will put it down in the description because I'm drawing a blank at the moment. But all of the parts are out for this stitch along, holiday stitch along. And I will show it in the next video here in a few minutes. I did start it already, I just haven't made a lot of progress. So this will be fun to stitch on the 23rd and this weekend. Okay. Christmas Eve. What do we have? Oh, excuse me there. Okay. Stitching with Friends, the Stitch West exclusive. I think this is going to be a free day because, as you will see in the next video, I finished Stitching with Friends. So I am really excited to be able to show that to you. So this is going to be a free space. So I think I might bring, let's see, I think I'm going to bring the lions with me to stitch instead. Okay, and the 25th. Christmas Day. I don't know how much stitching I'm going to get done on Christmas Day, but hopefully we'll put a few in. Perfect. Big Red Ship of Life. Okay. So this is going to be fun. I love all of these projects. We're going to sub the lions in for Stitching with Friends, and I will show you that finish here in a minute. And going to bring the stitch along, which I will also show you here in a minute. So thanks to everyone who have continued to come watch my Flossmas videos. This was a new thing for me this year. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to think about on my trip home the lessons learned from Flossmas and see if I can incorporate that next year. But I had a great time touching all of my WIPs. And I should be doing a video with my sister Angie and my mom, and we'll talk about my plans for WIPGO then. Okay, so see you in a few minutes, and I'll show you where I am on those existing patterns. Okay, so here we go. Here is the Stockings Were Hung, which is a tiny modernist cross stitch. There were 4 parts. All 4 parts are out, but if you're stitching it still, or waiting to look at the next part, I'm not going to show you. But I will show you part 1, and which is what I've been working on, which I haven't gotten too far. but I really like how it's popping out on this opalescent fabric. I want to say it's a 32 count, but I can't remember, and I lost the tag. So, but I'm looking at it, and it is 32 or 36 count, opalescent. I want to say it's a Lugana or just some sort of even weave. But yeah, this is where I am on the Stockings Were Hung, which is a fun stitch. Really enjoy that. And then we have Big Red Ship of Life. Oh, I forgot. The Stockings Were Hung are in my brand new So Much to Love project bag, which I just got in the mail a few days ago. I really love the flamingos with the Santa hat on it and the snowflakes, and it's just perfect since I'm taking this down to Florida. This is the perfect bag to bring. So that is the Stockings Were Hung. And then we have Big Red Ship of Life, ink circles. Where is Big Red Ship? Oh, okay. I am stitching this on a 40 count Zweigart linen, neutral color. I forget what the color is, very neutral, but I'm stitching it with Silks for You silks, 3 different colors of Silks for You. Really excited. I'm working on the top banner, and I just love stitching on this pattern, so I'm so glad it popped up again. And then finally we have Anchors of the Kingdom, Rosewood Manor. You've seen this a few times, you know kind of my frustrations with it, but I love anchors and I love the fabric. I think this is the same opalescent fabric that I'm using on the Stockings Were Hung. But the type of floss that Anchors uses is the, I want to say, Petite Treasure braid. It's not popping out as much as I would like it to, but I'm just going to keep on keeping on here and continue to stitch. Maybe it'll start popping out once I add all of the black anchors to it. So just going to keep going. I already finished the border, so and they met. That was kind of like my final thing. The borders met right around here, so now I have to finish it. So there we go. And then the fourth project I'm going to bring, like I mentioned earlier, are the lions. You've seen the lions a few times now. I'm still working on the same page. It's really hard to see the progress on the lions just until I complete that one page. But that would be the goal, is to try and finish up page 27, I think. 27. Anyway, this is probably my last video before Christmas, so I wanted to wish everyone very happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and I should see you before the new year, but if I don't for some crazy reason, have a very happy new year. Bye. Hi everyone, it is December 18th, and I just finished stitching for the evening on Dr. Maya Angelou. This is one of my original designs with Dr. Maya Angelou's quote, one of my favorite, in the center. I did stitch this once before, but it was with the old quote. So this is version 2. And so I'm finally getting around to stitching this particular version. And it was my December 18th. It was a new start. And I was able to get pretty good amount of stitching done. It's surprisingly a very quick stitch, and I wanted to finish up the one length of thread that I was working on. So I did a little bit of the flowers in yellow, and then this is a General Arts thread. So worked mostly with pine this evening. So good bit of stitching done. This is on a 40 count. Garon Stitchery fabric. I forget the name. It's in the earlier video from yesterday. But yeah, here is Dr. Maya Angelou. So yeah, stay tuned in a few minutes, and in this video you'll see what I stitched on the 19th. Have a good night. Bye. Hi everyone, it's the evening of the 20th and just wanted to give you an update on two charts that I've been working on. The first one I worked on today is I wanted to finish Stitching with Friends, the Stitch West exclusive. This was the 19th of December stitch. Spent a lot of time on it last night and just wanted to get it done. And I am so excited to show you the final product. So this is stitched over 1 on 46 count. It's about 3.5 inches, 4 inches by 4 inches. I changed the wording just a little bit to give away as a present. But I think it looks awesome. I've placed it in a hoop and I think I'm going to do a hoop finish for it. So have a finish and soon to be FFO. Because this needs to be ready to go before I head out on vacation for the holidays. So that's the first one I worked on today. Second one was my Nautical sampler. Now I took kind of a different turn. A couple times you guys know I've been trying to figure out which fabric to use, and I decided to go with a Under the Sea Fabrics Ein, which I just got in the mail, and it is kind of a pink / peach-ish, but I think the colors are going to pop out the best on this one. So I went ahead and gave it a shot, and I really like how the gray is showing up. I like how the dark blue is showing up on it. I think the whites are going to pop. So I am really excited, and this is the first fabric I've actually been really excited about. So I did get this one started as promised for the 20th of December, and I'm really excited to continue stitching on it. So this is a 40 count, by the way, Under the Sea Fabrics, and I'm stitching it with sulky threads. Yeah, I think that's it for this evening. I'm going to call it a night. Stay tuned, have one more night of stitching, and I'm looking over my shoulder, and it is going to be on Coast Guard Home tomorrow night. So stay tuned for that one. That is a new start. Bye. Hi everyone. So I just finished up stitching on the Home series. So I continued with Navy Home this evening. So this is not a great picture because it's I've been folding the pattern a little bit, but it says home is where the Navy sends you. The nautical flags say Semper Fortis, which is the unofficial motto of the Navy. And has a nice looking anchor in the center, which I haven't gotten to yet, but I am stitching this on, I believe it's an Under the Sea fabric. I'll have to double check that, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I love how the colors are coming off. This is stitched in the called for DMC threads, and I have Semper always. Fortis is strong, and that'll go down here, and I'm stitching the lettering. I should be able to finish this if I get one or two more good days of stitching. So made some great progress. This fabric is large enough to do the Coast Guard Home on it as well, so I have that pattern in the same bag, and I will either do that one right below it or right beside it. We'll figure out where I have the most fabric. So yep, so this is where we are on Navy Home. Pretty exciting, made great progress. Stay tuned for well, actually we don't have any more flips, so stay tuned to my floss tube video. I think we're going to try and do one before Christmas, if not before, right after. And my sister will be back for this video. My mom may be joining us, so it'll be an awesome video. Stay tuned. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I think I got a few between the last couple videos. So I truly appreciate you spending time to watch. I know there are a lot of FlossTube videos out there to watch, so the fact that you chose me, it is absolutely an honor. So thank you for joining. Anyway, till next time, have a great holiday, great Christmas, and a great New Year. Bye.